Hello and welcome to It's Tomorrow News, and this is Hena Talati. At least 20 people have died in western Venezuelan state of Merida following the intense rains that caused mudslides and rivers to overflow. Officials in Merida announced the death toll had risen and said authorities were working to restore the telephone service in some areas. State governor said earlier that more than 1,200 houses had been destroyed and 17 people remained missing as rescue workers searched the wreckage. Images showed cars being swept down the streets, buildings and businesses filled with the mud and mudslides that left boulders strewn across the roads. Several towns affected area including Tovar, Belados, Zia and Santa Cruz de Mora are without electricity as floodwaters damaged transformers. At least 54,543 people in 87 municipalities have been affected in addition to damaged roads and bridges. The states that remain in state of emergency were Merida, Táchira, Zulia, Apure, Amazonas, Bolivar, Delta, Amacuro, Monagas and Aragua. So far, 80 firefighters and 60 civil protection officials from the Merida had been deployed for emergency operations in addition to the members of the armed forces stationed in the area. Whereas overflowing rivers and heavy rains have caused floods in the south of Benin in West Africa. At least one person was killed in Zao department. Flooding is likely to worsen and affect wide areas of the country over the coming days, civil protection in Benin warned. Rising levels of the Niger and Aume rivers could affect as many as 9 lakh people across the two river basins, civil protection said. As of 21st August, the Aume river at Zagamando in Zao department was already at 8.97 meters and above the danger mark with a red warning level. Meanwhile, heavy rains affected Russia from 22nd to 23rd August 2021. Amarco reported flooding damaged hundreds of the homes and roads across the districts of Gunebsky, Gergebesky, Levanishky, Leksky and Kurakshky. Flooding caused severe damage in the community of Urma in Levansky district in particular, where at least one house was completely destroyed and 600 others damaged. Rescue crews evacuated a group of 15 tourists stranded after the heavy rains caused a river to break its bank in Gunebsky district. 2 tourists were reported swept away by the flood water in Gunebsky district after the river overflowed in the Karadak Gorge. It is not clear if the 2 missing were part of the bigger group. Meanwhile, mud flows in Levansky district dragged away the car carrying 2 people in Khadazama Maki river. And in a separate incident, a driver is missing after the truck was swept away by the floods in the village of Kupa. A helicopter has been deployed to help with the search of the missing 5. The United Nations reports that the flooding in Sudan has affected over 60,000 people across the 12 states. According to the latest reports from the UN office, the flooding has affected the states of Northern River Nile, Khartoum, Al Jazeera, Garadef, Sennar, Blue Nile Whitemel, South Kordofan, South Darfur, West Darfur and North Kordofan. Flooding began around the late July and into the early August after the onset of the rainy season. Furthermore, 3,848 houses have been destroyed and 8,514 were damaged. In a recent announcement, Sudan's National Council for Civil Defense said a total of 43 people have lost their lives as a result of heavy rains and flooding. River Nile state is the hardest hit with over 27,000 people affected, including 20,000 in Barber locality where 1,738 homes have been destroyed. As many as 7,700 people have been affected in Alfao in Gadaref state where 528 homes have been destroyed. The Nile River is above the danger mark in several locations in the country. As of 22 August, the river stood at 16.12 meters in Atbara in River Nile State. The danger mark here is 15.78 meters. The IGAD Climate Prediction and Application Center has forecast heavy to very heavy rainfall in the regions of southern Sudan, Sennar, Gedaref, Kordofan and Darfur states, western and northern Ethiopia and western Eritrea. Total rainfall above 100 millimeters is expected in these regions from 24 to 31st August 2021. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News Hena Talati. For more weather updates like this, and please subscribe our channel.